guys want to dig into today?
Yes.
Me too. So, um, who here has something in real estate that some basic thing in real estate that they really dislike and they keep putting it off and they really want to conquer it? Who has
Cold calls.
cold calls? All right. All right. Amanda, are you willing to like dig in and work with me?
Yeah, I would, but I got to get off at nine o'clock.
All
So,
right, we'll do it. That's perfect because I've got things going on today too, and we'll be done at 9, I promise. Okay.
okay. And I'm driving, so this will be interesting.
Yep. So you can drive. You're completely fine. Okay. Honest. Okay. So you really, really hate cold calls. Tell me, well, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, but 1 being I hate them with a passion and 10 being I flipping love them, where you are. Like, tell me where you are.
Oh, I hate it with a passion. I haven't even looked into it because I hate that idea of cold calling.
So much. Okay. So rank me out. Rank me as 1 to 10.
One, so if one's the worst, then it's
One's
a
worse.
one. It's
All
a
right.
zero. It's a
No, that's
zero.
a 1. Okay, why not a 0 or why not a -1?
Well, I didn't know I could go that far back.
I know, but why not? Why not lower or why not rank it even lower?
So I know I'm good on the phone. I know I have a great personality on the phone, but it's that fear of I'm annoying somebody, I'm calling somebody, they don't want to talk to
Stay
me if
with
it's a
stay with,
FISBO or
hang
something.
on, hang on, time out. Stay with I know I'm good on the phone. Stay on that side. Why did you didn't give it an even lower score? I know I'm good on the phone.
I also don't know what it's about. It could be easier than I'm putting into it, thinking. So I don't, it's if I don't know what it's about, I can't rate it lower because it might not be that bad.
All right. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, what I want you to do for the next couple of minutes, who else here is like not very fond of cold calls? Who is like not fond of them?
I like them better than calling my friends.
Ha! I always did too. But who kind of doesn't, or is like also a little, a little, maybe not I hate it with a passion, but kind of doesn't like it.
I'll do it just as
All
long
right.
as I a list.
All right. Okay,
I have,
perfect. Okay.
if I have a list where I can just sit and run the numbers, that's no problem. I can do that all day long. I can talk to people. I
All
don't
right.
have a
Maybe that's part of the fear. I don't have a list. I don't even know where to go. I don't even know where to start.
Hang on 1 second. I want you, Miss Amanda, to convince us why we need to be making phone calls. I want you to persuade us.
I don't even know the benefit of making the phone calls. Well, is it Janae the other day? She got a FISBO, or an expired, and she got one. So there's got to be something behind it that is good for people to call and touch base with people that might not know what a realtor can do.
It's the lifeblood of your business.
Keep on going. Hang on, Dutch. Let her go. Keep on going. Keep on convincing us. You're doing fabulous. You're right. Jeanette got a deal off of it. She's got an appointment today to list
And
a
if
$2 million.
if people don't know that people do know there's realtors out there, but if they don't know who you are personally, they might not know that you could be the one to sell the house.
Yeah.
They might not know that you're that personality that they've been looking for, or that you're the personality that they absolutely hate and they want to get off the phone. But if they don't know you or talk to you or have any idea of how to get in contact with you, then there's no way to let them know until you cold call them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Keep on going. You're doing good.
Uh, um, and it's free. Hey, it's free to call people.
Yeah.
So you're not spending money on flyers and you might spend a few hours, but you get to sit in your comfy chair and you get to, have your notes and, I don't know. I'm running out.
No, you're doing great. You've got 3 free, they don't know you, so they don't know that you're the person that can do it. Jeanette got a $2 million listing appointment today. Keep on going.
2 million. Wow.
Yeah,
I
2
did
mil.
not know that. Wow. Okay, so what is she doing?
Well,
She's
hang on.
cold
No, you
calling
keep on. Yes, she cold calls. So you keep on telling us why we need to cold call. You're doing fabulous.
because you could get a $2 million deal and not even know that.
Yep.
God, she's gotta be like in the toilet right there. I'd be so nervous over a $2 million deal. Holy cow. Wow.
Can I ask a
Also
question?
oh, go ahead.
What's the difference between a $2 million house and a $500,000 house? Isn't it basically the same paperwork? What would make you nervous about
Commission.
that?
Commission.
It's just for me, it would just be, they expect a higher level of professionalism, I would think, and they have higher standards, because that's their money. That when you, I mean, I do, it's probably easier. I've heard that it's easier to sell $1 million house because usually they're better maintained and better upkept, and they have a specific niche that is looking for someone in that amount of money. So
Yeah, but we should have that higher standard where it's 2 million or $100,000 home. Same service,
you're
same personality.
you're
Just my
absolutely
thoughts.
right.
Hang on. I'm gonna redirect us back on that, and we can go back over to that one in a minute. Amanda, keep on give me a couple more reasons. You're doing fabulous. Why should we cold call? It's
It
free.
also, I mean, I guess it gets your name out there. So even if they don't want to work with anybody, you've touched base with one more person. It gives you experience. So the more people you call, the more comfortable you get with it. And the more you can learn about the neighborhood and what people are doing. If someone that you talk to is selling because they don't like the school district, well, there's a plug for maybe the school district isn't very good, and you learn a little bit about the economy and the neighborhood around that way. Easier than reading reports.
Love
You
it.
expand your database.
Expand your database.
Yes, yeah, you can if they agree to let you contact them again.
All right. Give me one more. You got 6. Give me 7. Just because I like 7.
Um, I
You're doing so good, girl. You really are. Keep on going.
well, I don't know. Like I said, you get your name out there, and then you can target certain markets. And like I said, instead of going and doing flyers and something, you actually get to talk to a human being sometimes, and you get that. I'm lost. You get that experience. I'm kind of going and circling back.
You just said 2 more. You can target a certain area because you can really be specific, and you get to talk to a real human being. Like you gave me 8. You gave me 8 total. Jeanette got a $2.2 million listing appointment. You can talk to people who don't know that you can help them. It's free. You can get your name out there. You can get the experience. You can expand your database. You can target specific areas, and you can talk to real human beings. From cold
And
call.
you're really good. You are really good at pulling stuff out, man.
Isn't that good?
This
Okay.
is why you're here, Gina.
I love you. Thank you. So now on a scale of 0 to 10, even though you haven't done it yet, do you feel a little different?
I'd put it at maybe a 3. And
Okay.
again, it's because I haven't done it. And, Dutch mentioned if I have a list, I can go off of it. And some other people said it's not so bad. So, and I know Craig has made his FISBO phone calls. So he inspires me to do better because I told him I was nervous about it. So if he can do it, I can do it. So
I
I'd
love
put it
that.
at about a 3.
I love that. Okay, so here's what I just walked you through and why. So when we put something off and we don't do it, basically procrastinating. And there's different reasons why we procrastinate. And in my head, because by the way, I would tell you I like a deadline. I like a deadline. I really do. And part of my procrastination for me personally is just that there's a ton of things on my plate. So I have to order them in order of urgency and then slam them out. But to talk about real procrastination in my head, or other people might tell you, well, you're just being lazy. You're just being lazy. But that's crap, because do you know that there's been times in my life when I procrastinated, like, I don't know, doing something in real estate, and I've gone cooked. I've cleaned my house. Well, that's not lazy. That's me avoiding doing the thing I don't want to do. So it's not a laziness issue. So for me, there's different reasons, but I was digging into this concept of procrastination, and turns out there's boredom. People don't want to do something because they perceive it as boring. Maybe you don't want to rake the leaves in the front yard because it's boring, right? So there's boredom. There is also, for me, I don't know what it is. I know that I have to learn something to do the thing that I need to do, and I don't know how long that curve is, and I don't really have the time, so I'll put that off because there's a curve. So it's like a pre-game before the game thing, and I'm like, oh, I don't even want to dig into that yet because I know it's going to take some time. Inevitably, in that situation, I have found out that I think it's going to take me 2 hours to learn something, and it takes like 5 minutes. And so, but there's a thing that I don't know. So I kind of don't know where to start because I know I got to find a degree in how to even do the thing it is that I need to do. Maybe I have to learn something I don't want to have to learn, kind of a thing. But there's these different reasons for them. If boredom is one that you're procrastinating for, there's a solution to that. And the solution is you got to find the thing that makes you curious about it. So you got to find the puzzle or the one thing that can kind of intrigues you about that. But if it's a different reason for doing it, you don't want to be doing it, you don't want to dig into how much I need to learn or whatever it is, then there's two ways to come out of that. One is to persuade somebody else, because you know, love, and trust you, and your very persuasion tactics towards somebody else are actually persuading you. So when you have something like that you're really, really resistant to, running away from, putting off, go persuade somebody else. And I set you up on purpose with, and I've done this to people before, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 what you think about blah, and whatever number they say, 2, 3, 1, whatever, most people go up a level. Well, why not an 8? Well, then they're telling you all the negative reasons why it's not an 8. But if I say, why not a 0 or a 1 or a -1, then all of a sudden they have to start telling me, well, it's not because, and I've got them moving positive. And once I've got you moving positive, then I can tell you to go persuade somebody else, because now you're going to convince you. So that's the second technique. The third is to find, which is the one I wanted to play out with today. So thank you, Amanda, for helping me play that one out. The third one is to find the altruism in it. So another thing that we could have done is along the lines of the one you said, people don't know that you can be the person that can help them. I've gone there. How many times have I helped myself did the same skill that someone did with me that I've done with you guys of walking you through the crooked real estate agent, and how you've got to get your butt out in front of them so that crooked real estate agent doesn't get your mom, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend, whatever. And instead you get in front of them. And that's finding the altruism in it. So, all right, you don't want to rake the leaves, but if you do rake all the leaves, then when mom and dad get home, they're going to be super excited because the yard looks amazing. And, you can invite your friends over and you guys can play soccer because you guys have a whole yard, and your friends are going to be so happy that you did this because now you got this yard and we can play soccer, or whatever the altruistic thing is. So when you are putting something off massively, rank out on the 1 to 10. Oh, well, I'm back up. Look for the puzzle or the thing that gets you curious, because the only cure for boredom is curiosity. And do you guys know what the cure for curiosity is? Anyone? There isn't one. So the only cure for boredom is curiosity. There is no cure for curiosity. There's none. So find that piece, because that's going to get your brain engaged of what's in there that I can get curious about and figure out how it works. And it will start to hack your own brain to go, I want to find that out. So that's one, find the thing that find the puzzle. 2, look for the altruistic, whatever it is that can be altruistic. 3, persuade somebody else, because persuading somebody else will persuade you. And that are some ways to deal with the thing is that you don't want to deal with.